Here we go, we are live. Hello, and welcome to the third episode of the Smash 4 Report. We esports now. Guys, we got a couple big things coming up, which that title alludes to, so quickly, we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Bengal. You might know me as Zero Suit Player, but enough of that. Bandit, guys,
Hello,
we
Internet.
got a couple big things coming up, which that title alludes to, so quickly, we'll introduce ourselves. Had the stream up. Anyways, sorry, Bandit. Go ahead.
I said hello, Internet.
Dude, it's so cool that Melee Adami is in here. Like, you don't.
Yes.
And they're posting in the chat. Thank you guys. Like, you're our inspiration for this show. Honestly, I watched a ton, and that's why I even had this idea in the first place. So, shout out to you guys. Thanks for being here. But anyways, let's go on.
I'm GDX and I'm old. Very old.
And Smash Caps is our guest of the week. He is probably the most prominent writer in the Smash 4 community right now. He writes for Smashboards, writes for Smashforyou.net, and who knows what else. So, Smash Caps.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Hey, if we're gonna go through it real quick, what all do you write for? I'm curious, actually.
Smashboard, Smash for You, Smash Europe. I'm
Sure.
the head writer at Team Elevate Esports. I am the head content producer and soon-to-be Smash coach and manager. We're signing Smash 4 player soon at Bittersweet Esports.
That is
I
awesome.
used to write for the subreddit, but I kind of had to pull back since, I have too many jobs.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a heavy load.
Yeah, and on top of that, I write for Squidboard, so,
Oh, yeah, Squidboards.
Okay. That is awesome.
Wow. That's even more than I thought. That's
Yeah. that is heavy. Yeah, seriously. Shout out to Caps. Anyways, and we're gonna move on to our first topic, guys. Let's talk about Big House 5. That is the huge grassroots tournament coming up. It's gonna be the weekend of October 2nd. The original cap for Smash 4 was 512 entrants. Via the compendium, the cap was extended. We didn't go much beyond that. We ended up at 516, but it's cool that we did beat their original cap. I don't think, I think that leaves a good mark in what's usually a very melee-oriented tournament. So I think maybe that's a good omen for next
I
year.
believe that Juggle Guy put up an infographic that it's like in the 5th or 6th biggest live Wii U tournament that there's been, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think it's actually 4th. So the ones that were bigger were, of course, Evo. Then you have Super Smash Con and Apex. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the 4th biggest. That's awesome. I mean, like.
I think that's just, so amazing how, you said, it's a grassroots thing. It really is. It's hosted by, all the grassroots dudes from the Melee scene, and for them to even just open up the Smash 4 and even for us to break that, that record that they were, what's it called? A cap on it.
Yeah. No.
Push a little bit past that, too. That was crazy.
I'm really excited about that. The compendium for that's a really cool idea with all the goals. And what I really like is that for Wii U, I don't know, it only mentioned Wii U in particular, which is odd to me because it's a Melee-specific tournament, but we have a 24/7 hour venue for the Wii U Ballroom as of one of those
so
later
cool.
goals.
That's sick.
Yes, I'm
That's
so
sick.
excited about that. And that means we're going to have those kind of after-hours stuff, and it's going to range
They're
from...
gonna need security guards to, drag bodies out.
Seriously.
Force-filled.
Get it back.
I'm thinking crew battles, money matches, everything in those after hours times. So I'm super
seriously.
pumped about that.
All-day venues are usually a really good spot. I know Combo Breaker had them in Chicago last year, and that was one of my favorite events of all.
Oh, was that a
all
24/7?
time. So I'm happy to see it again.
Yeah, definitely. And I know a lot of the old school brawlheads rave about SNES, that tournament up in I think it was New
yeah.
York.
I mean, no one got paid, but the tournament.
yeah. But besides that, besides
aside from the
besides
payout,
that.
the tournament itself was
Right,
really good.
right. And yeah, so Melee Dami posted in the chat that infographic, and yeah, so
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, actually.
Evo had 1926.
Evo is, oh my god.
Yeah, that was madness.
For the record,
Yeah.
I just want to comment for my homerism that CEO would have broken that if they let go of their cap. Because
Yeah,
CEO
definitely,
capped
yeah.
I
at
bet
5
they would have, I agree.
And we
Why
had
do
like
they
a
have that,
venue.
strict cap?
See, oh yeah,
They're a strict cap. They're like, nah, no higher.
right. CEO, and I think we can be fairly certain that might not be there next year after they saw, how great an event Smash 4 was there. I think that was probably my favorite Smash 4 event to watch, period. so far. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah,
Top
it was,
30,
it
top-
was the first like non-customs thing that they did that was coming after. Wait, when did that happen exactly on the calendar?
A little bit before
At the end of
Evo.
June.
It was right before
Okay, a
Evo.
little
Yeah.
before Evo.
Yeah.
That
it
was a
was-
big thing before Evo. It was like, because the summer was like, all right, if you like customs, go to Evo. If you don't, go to CEO. I was like,
Right, yeah. I mean, that's how it ended up. And, you know, after Apex was the first major and it left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, a lot of people didn't like the way Apex went. Thought it was kind of boring. I was really happy to see CEO end up being, like, a unanimous success for viewers. So that was terrific. And also, the doubles there was insanely good. Doubles was amazing.
back at doubles and stuff gets real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duels at Paragon was even better.
Oh, dude. Oh, gosh. I'm not gonna touch that one. but yeah. So Big House. I mean, I think everyone's excited for that. We are gonna do a show, just so you guys know. The Thursday. You know, we usually do it every Friday night, 7:30. Thursday night, before Big House. I guess that's October 1st. We're gonna do a special show live from the venue for those of us who are there, and the rest of us can come and chip in. So that's gonna be awesome. But let's move on to the next topic, and that's MLG New Orleans. So
Yeah, really recent announcement.
yeah, that came
Huge news.
out of nowhere. I tweeted about this just randomly a week or so ago, just saying about how cool of an idea I thought the Melee round robin was at Anaheim. And even though people had some complaints about that event, I really loved that part of it, having the top players do that round robin in the group stages and whatever. Mm-hmm. So, and one of the high staff members of MLG just replied, like, it was something like a winky face to me about that, or like, you know, wait for announcement soon. And then here we are a week later, and and we got this huge announcement. So I'm really excited about that. Does anyone want to take this one away and kind of tell them what's going on with MLG?
I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, they haven't had... Well, Brawls have been there since the initial year 2010, and they've had Melee every now and then. And now we get Smash 4 back. And a good city. New Orleans is a really cool place to go to. If you've ever been there before, I suggest you try to make it out.
Yeah, you know, it's short notice, but I really want to go. I'm thinking it's either that or EGL for me. I kind of want to back out of EGL and go to that
Yeah,
instead.
That's the really tough part. It was announced so soon that it's kind of hard to plan for. Like,
Right,
saving
right.
up money for travel for a big tournament, all of a sudden, bam, here's this other one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes,
Isn't the cap of it also like what 256?
The cap bit's super small. It's 256. That's right.
Yeah, why? Why?
They did mention that they might expand it if it fills up really quickly. And I mean, 256 was the acceptable cap a couple years ago, but we
Now
have
it just seems
so
like-
outgrown that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's plain.
Yeah.
It seems archaic. For a
Yeah,
stand-up.
exactly. I think that'll fill up pretty quickly, even with the short notice, because that's only 2 weeks after Big House. By the way, that's from the week of 10/16 to 10/18. So when people have a little bit of time to get going on that. Signups are already open. I don't know if they've revealed any stats. Although it's Mr. Adam who's been tweeting about it. He's the one who made that announcement. Sorry.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching that. I hope I can go. I like the MLG experience, although we're not really understand treat it like, I don't know. It's hard because it's a great experience to go to for a gamer, but at the same time, fighting games usually get like secondhand treatment at MLG events. Like Brawl and Tekken, especially, like we were the loudest people in the venue at every event, so, and then like we were all in the corner. We didn't get on the main stage at MLG. We didn't have any of that. You could hear us over the people on the other side of the building, multiple places, not just Orlando. Like,
right? Yeah, it was everywhere.
WTC is the same. So I don't know. I already understand they're not like one-on-one working with the community all the time. I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still want to go because the experience is pretty great.
So well, listen to this comment from Adam, the guy I was just mentioning. He said, "Lesson we learned last year: get out of the way and let the community have fun." And I know they've brought Chibo. He's working really closely with them. He's addressing everyone's concerns. He mentioned, you know, if you have anything, bring it to him. You want doubles, crew battles. One that they mentioned that it looks like is definitely going to happen is warm up stations for top 8. Which is really
would be nice.
cool. Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
So I think they're prepared to make this a really cool tournament and give us a lot of things that we want that we haven't seen before. So I'm
Maybe
excited.
let's see how they do. Because if they do very well in this, I'll be much more open to like an MLG circuit again with Smash 4. Like I'll be gung ho and like, oh, everybody.
Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah, we'll get super fired up, right? And there isn't quite enough. There isn't quite enough time between the event to have like the whole circuit for it, so we're not gonna get that round robin like Melee had after the qualifiers. But either way, I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome, and if we have a good showing, it'll be.
Oh my god, the food is so good, bro.
Well, oh yeah.
Holy god, I went to
Whoa.
WrestleMania.
Why?
What's
The deal with the food there?
It's so good.
What do they got, man? What do they got?
They got beignets. They got, of course, their seafood and their the jambalaya. You know.
Oh, you're talking New Orleans in particular. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't mean MLG.
I was like, MLG has like a. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh yeah.
MLG specifically.
So
But yeah, back to the whole MLG thing. When they did Melee, what was it, a year and a half ago? With the big event?
The round robin thing?
Yeah, like the whole,
That's-
what was
It
it?
had this whole grassroots circuit tour.
Yeah, exactly.
And it ended in Anaheim. That was
Okay,
last.
so when it ended, like around that time, obviously MLG was like the gold standard for, just competitive gaming. It
Yeah.
always has been. And now with all these other tournaments like SmashCon, Return of Big House, CEO, Paragon, Evo being so big, like we don't even need, the validation of other companies and stuff like that.
exactly.
I was like literally before this whole thing started, I went and checked. I went through some of the really old Smash archives from back when Brawl was at MLG, and just reading back then how like intense it was. Like we're finally recognized. This Smash is a real thing now, and now it's like it's amazing how much has changed
Exactly.
We
in
really
that
owe a lot to a lot of those
time.
guys.
Mm.
Yeah.
The growth of the game in general.
It's been wild. It's wild, and like so it's it's not quite the landmark it was back then. I mean, it's a huge, but I think it's a huge part of our scene's history. And when they came back to Anaheim, they went under the banner, like "Welcome Home." I think it was because that's we grew up on that back in the Melee scene. So
Yeah.
it's cool to have it back.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Hope it does well.
Oh,
Hope it
yeah.
does.
Definitely.
It'll definitely fill up. It'll be a capped tournament.
I'll be shocked if it doesn't cap.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right. That'd be crazy.
Oh, they're both streamed actually. Like both games.
Oh, right. Oh, and that's a big thing too, because going back to Brawl, that was back when our relationship with Nintendo was a little more shaky. So if you go back and watch any of those Brawl videos, you'll see that they're all off-screen recorded on camera because
Yep. Oh my
Nintendo
God.
didn't
Yep.
give permission
They all are. All of
for the
them.
live stream.
Yeah.
So
I
that-
actually was searching for them a few months ago, and I found like all my brother's old videos of him playing Brawl, and it was just like a dude with like a crappy cell phone, and like you could just see the crowd reactions and stuff, which is like the best actually.
it is fun, but it's still so unfortunate that we didn't have it. But I mean, now I don't think that'll be even remotely a problem given the last few things we've seen. So
Nah, that's well.
that's a good thing. So, anyone have anything to add on MLG, or should we move on?
Just that it's gonna be it's
MLG,
awesome to just have
please.
them.
Don't do anything stupid this MLG.
Yes,
Because,
exactly.
like, when I was going through some of the other old stuff for Brawl, I got to read about people stealing things of Doritos, like
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
advertisements,
Not,
breaking out, and all kinds of dumb stuff. Don't do that, please.
not the
Love
Doritos.
it. I mean, we have big tournaments these days, but an MLG circuit, it's not going to hurt. Like, that would be wonderful if they wanted to do that with us again.
Exactly. So don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Exactly. That's a good point.
Just pretend it
guys.
didn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, of course, the biggest controversy from MLG, besides Doritos, of course, was who split with Mewtwo King and ADHD, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
ADHD and Mewtwo King.
Yeah. Or they didn't split. Sorry, but rather they kind of fixed the tournament because Mewtwo King was in that he couldn't really fight Olimar as well at the time. He had lost to Brood. He didn't have confidence against Rich Brown, so he kind of threw the match to ADHD. They sort of both admitted it at some point, and so they were both banned from the big, I think it was like a $20,000 pot finals in Dallas.
Yeah.
And
That G-Ness won tournament.
Genius won that tournament, exactly. He was licking his chops when he saw that ADHD and Mewtwo King were. A lot of people were. Exactly. And so, also, Sundance, who was the CEO, I think still is, of MLG, said that was a huge bearing on Smash not coming back. He was really disappointed about that. So let's try to wash that away, guys. Let's not repeat.
But he was
history.
mad about the whole MTK thing?
He was really pissed about that. He didn't.
Damn,
He
that's
thought.
crazy.
I mean, he just killed.
I just read up on that recently.
Yeah. Disrespect to the head TOs of big tournaments is a big deal. People don't seem to realize, like, can't do it.
Well, they fixed the freaking, like, standings. That's crazy.
I think even worse, they never, like, I don't think they ever apologized officially. I don't know if they did or
They
not.
did. They both wrote official apologies. I only
did.
know this because I was literally right in the archives today. I'm so lucky. I was looking for something else and I saw that today. I'm like, I should read that.
At the time, I bet they were like, yeah, this isn't a big deal. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Which
mean,
is definitely not
because
the message now.
Smash hadn't been on the main stage in years. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that kind of thing happens at some smaller grassroots tournament, and nobody really cares. I mean, I've always hated it. A lot of people don't like it, but nobody really cares. No one's gonna ban them or anything like that. But I mean, that was big. It took it had a lot of headlines on what gaming media there was at the time. So it was a big deal. And let's hopefully leave that behind us and kind of rekindle a good relationship with MLG, because that'll definitely help us going forward.
Yeah, good stuff.
So move on to the next topic. SoCal Regionals coming up. That is going to be when is that? I think well, the big news from it. Oh yeah, October 9th to 11th. So that's right before MLG. So we have
Lord.
Big
October
House.
2nd.
We have
crazy.
yeah. Big House on starting October 2nd, SCR starting October 9th, and then MLG on the 14th, I think. So that's going to be...
And then smash a record the next week.
Oh, gosh. So that's going to be a dense period of time. They are... Twitch is giving a $2,000 or $1,000 pot bonus to each game, Melee and Smash 4. And if either of those reach their 128-man cap, they get an extra $1,000 pot bonus.
Wow.
So, with that, we have EGL, kind of doing. They have a $30,000 pot bonus for both Smash games. It feels like we're seeing these huge pot bonuses popping up every single week. And what do you guys think that means for the scene? Are we kind of heading in the direction where we're like leaning more towards esports than grassroots, or are we still a grassroots community at heart? And what do you prefer? Do you think
That is really tough because I think there's advantages to both sides. I think having so many large tournaments with large pot bonuses is really cool. It does build hype. But I really think it is basically mostly to the advantage of the very top sponsored players, because especially with so many tournaments coming up recently, affording travel to them all is just, it's not doable. I mean, even for some of our best players who just aren't sponsored, you're probably going to pick like one tournament and there's, 3 others with this amazing pot bonus, but there's no way you can go to all 3, how many weeks in a row. Airplanes are expensive.
exactly?
Yeah.
You have to think, especially we just looked at that schedule, those 3 events in really short proximity. It's not going to hurt the attendance of Big House because Big House was announced way before the others. But now with MLG and SCR right next to there, you have to think that the attendance of at least one of them is going to take a decent hit. Like you said, flight travel's not easy. I mean, is Zero going to be at all 3? Probably. Is Naru going to be at all 3? I'd figure. But not all of us have big-time sponsors, right? So it's, I guess we're going to move in that direction where you can't really go to everything,
I hope that does come to a rise where more local players will start to get a little more notice. Because, normally when you see tournament threads on Reddit, or even heck, if I'm writing something, the notable players are this, and this. If people can't always travel to all the different events, people may actually need to learn, who are the really good Smash 4 players near New Orleans that are actually going to, show up to MLG no matter what.
Exactly.
So I hope that might be a chance for some local players to maybe make money on Smash, a little bit of a either or. We might not be able to travel to as much, but maybe some local players can start doing more.
Right.
That would be a great hope for me.
Very similar to what happened at PAX, right? When it was just that last-minute huge pot bonus coming from
and
Twitch,
all of a
of
sudden
course.
we had some people I'd never even seen before who were really good.
Kakajin, Firefly, we're like, who are these guys? And they were just
bad.
busting heads, and it's really, really cool. If it was any other tournament where maybe all the top players are there, they might fall out of top 16, and you might not even hear about them. But now we saw these names who everyone is really hyped for and wants to watch. So that's really cool.
I think it's good. A lot of esports type tournaments coming out for people to get known, for sponsors to start caring more, to start sponsoring more players, and snowball effect. But I think it is good. I also think it's not going to really ever kill off grassroots. Grassroots is never going to die for this game. Like, I don't want it to die, but it's never going to die even if I wanted it to. Like, grassroots will always and always be a thing for Smash. There's no way around it. So, and people shouldn't be worried about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, I mean, big businesses too, I think. I mean, yes, they can innovate, but like this compendium that was just done, who else is doing that in the fighting game community? That's a grassroots effort, and I bet for years to come, there's going to be someone in the grassroots community who comes up with something like that in so many years, and just for that reason alone, it'll just never die.
right. That's a very good point. And you know what's cool is after the success of this compendium, since you brought up that idea in particular, Evo is talking about doing a compendium now too. And so,
Yeah.
like, yeah, Evo's saying, Mr. Wizard was sent out a tweet asking what kind of rewards we'd like to see for a possible compendium for next year. So,
That would be absolutely awesome.
I mean, imagine the pot bonus. Imagine like, okay, Evo is already huge, but like with like pot bonuses for Smash, imagine that. That'd be like by
That'd be
far
nice.
the biggest.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Prize pool. That'd be crazy. I'm excited for that. Hopefully. But what do you guys think grassroots tournaments offer that these more esports ones don't?
Um,
Go ahead.
Speaking of the whole grassroots and like last minute pop bonuses and whatnot, I'm looking at the how much money these players made at Smash Up Hacks,
Okay.
and Kakajan and Firefly both tied for 5th and didn't get anything.
They didn't get anything. They didn't get paid at
No.
all.
So top 4 got paid.
Oh
Oof.
man, that's unfortunate. I didn't realize that.
Oof.
That seems to happen more often than not. That like just a few people get paid and everyone else who is like everyone is super impressed with how they play and they don't get paid.
I'd like, yeah, you know what? If we're gonna have $15,000 pot bonuses, let's spread out the pay to at least the top 8.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, yeah,
more,
absolutely.
let's do more.
Is
Exactly.
there a tap for packs?
There wasn't a.
Now there's 260 entrants.
Oh, that's actually more than I thought. I thought it was in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a decent amount.
Still
And,
good, yeah.
I'm sure a lot of that is like casual, just
Yeah.
convention goers who happen to enter the tournament as well.
Hey, top 4, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, top 4.
top
yeah,
4 to
fifth and
200
260.
plus. That's insane.
I'm gonna check some of the other ones, some other tournaments. Let's see.
Yeah, I like to see extended payouts. I think Evo does top 8 for
Yeah.
every game. So.
And it's always tough. You wish there was more money to go around because you also want, hearing that first place got like this much money is really exciting, and it makes it more fun to watch. You know that much is on the line, but at the same time, you hate to see a guy get 5th, play his heart out in a huge tournament, and not get anything for it. So, I think,
Hey, get a free pass for next year, man. Come on, get him a pass next year.
yeah, right. Give him something. Yep. So we have a huge tournament coming up this week, and that is Umabura. Or Umabura rather. That is that Japanese sort of a monthly. It kind of comes once every month or 2 months. Usually averages like 180 entrants or so, which is really cool for Japan. It's huge, and that's an exciting one. And guys, who do we have from the U.S. visiting there this week?
Some good players. Well, yeah, we have Vinny and Nairo going over, which will mean, there's going to be some matches that people have wondered, who would actually win? Well, now we get to find out.
Exactly.
Of course, we also have Ally coming as well, which is really neat.
That's
I'm
exciting.
kind of hyped for that. Oh my god, I didn't know he was going. I'm hyped for that.
Yeah, those are 3 of our best players in North America. And what's cool is, players like, you alluded to it, Smash Caps, players like Renai, I hope he's going, is he?
Yes,
I believe so.
Oh, yeah, great. So he's never been to the U.S., right? And we always say we want to see him come to U.S. tournament and see how he does. So we don't get that, but we get a taste of it, right? We get to see Renai versus Vinny, Nairo, potentially Ally as well. No, that's kind of like a dream matchup, isn't it? Everyone looks at top for
people who
that.
talk about Villagers like viability and is he really a top tier when he's on the top of these voted tier lists or tier lists that players are making, Renai is one of the names I always hear about. So if he actually beats these American players, we really have something to go off of.
Right, that's a very important point because right now all we've seen is Renai, and it's hard to say. Yeah, what is Villager's viability? Is he actually any good?
So,
I mean, I think we have like MJG too. We have a few good villagers in the States. I don't want to knock anybody out, but it's Renai is like taking first place.
Exactly, that's the difference. MJG, I mean, he wins local tournaments down in the mid south, in the Kansas area. He wins almost all those tournaments and everything. He's definitely a fantastic player, but he's more known for his doubles prominence, right? We don't see him in top 8 in singles at majors. But Renai is almost unanimously the best player in Japan as far as those tournaments go. So
it's crazy.
It really is.
So this is basically this is not even basically. This just is the first time that one of our best players is going to be playing one of their best players.
No,
Except for Apodaca.
Because
yeah,
over there a few months ago.
Zero did go over
yeah.
there. And
But
we
was
did
Renai
have
there?
Rain at Evo, although Rain's literally on vacation and was just like, oh, Evo's going on? Okay, I'll show up. And he almost made top 8. Like,
Wait, Ray was just there already in Vegas? Like,
he was just already there, so he signed up for Evo. He was like visiting or doing something on vacation. So he just showed up and he almost makes top 8. Like,
That's
it's
pretty funny.
amazing.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that was the story behind it. That's
I
really
don't know.
funny.
These tournaments,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
kind of fearful when like your best players go to a different country. It's like you're always like, oh, we get to find out if like they're really really good or if we're just really really bad. And then you kind of like, I hope they don't get body because then what am I?
Yeah, exactly.
It's always
Exactly.
Like, you see like so I'm excited.
At the same time, it's always exciting to see the game, a higher level of play, right? Regardless of what it means for you. So I kind of hope to see Renai just run through everybody, and we can kind of step back and be like, wow, we have so much room to grow over here. That would be really exciting to me. So.
Well, we
Yeah,
also have some really weird matchups we might see too. There's some players over there that not everyone knows about. I mean, they have Rain who plays Sheik, is really really good. Mentioned him, and they have a really good Sonic. They have some good Captain Falcons. They have their own Zero Suit Samus. They
Choco.
have Earth, yeah, and they have Earth. Pit. I mean, he uses Fox in this game too, but we don't actually have too many Pit mains in the States, so that's interesting.
We don't. Who do
But
you
then
see
we
placing
get-
besides Nairo? Kira Flack's using a bit, but he's nowhere near as prominent a name, right? So
You pink,
Yeah, so
Pink
we have
Fresh.
Earth, so that's cool.
Pink Fresh now.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
true.
Pink Fresh, I suppose.
True. Yeah, he's kind of just breaking in now
Yeah, he was just
because he finally got the game. He's getting so good though. I'm so excited about that. He's getting
Really quick,
so good.
I spoke to Vinny before, and while it was 8 hours ago, so it was like around 12 o'clock here, it was 1 a.m. there, and he's like, alright, I gotta go to sleep soon. And I was like, whoa. Crazy time change. But yeah, I asked, let's see what I said exactly. I asked him if he likes his chances even with Nairo there, and he said, yes, I think I'm going to win.
Ooh, that's
So
bold.
I like that.
I do, yeah.
Nice.
I like his optimistic
Sir,
view.
please.
Well, he's got a lot of other weird matchups too. He's gonna have to get through a lot of people.
Mhm.
There's Brood, Duck Hunt.
Yeah, exactly.
right,
Two people he
Brood.
said that he's actually nervous about are Brood and Umeki.
Umeki, is he Sonic?
Umeki
player
is a
or-
Peach,
Peach.
and Brood is the
Oh,
Duck Hunt.
yeah, he's the guy
Oh.
who's the guy who infinites everybody.
He's a
Yeah,
great
exactly.
speech. Oh, I've heard it. Oh my god.
He's
I'm looking at the top
insane.
20 Umabura Smash 4 power rankings. I'll put it in the I'll put it in everything right now.
Great, and I'll show it on the screen as well for you guys.
There's a
If you
few
put the
players
chat.
too that haven't showed up to events in a while that are going to be coming, like that, which is really exciting. There's Songun, who has placed over there using Game and Watch, so we might have a great Game and Watch. We have Daiki, who will have a Mega Man, which is really good.
Mm.
We have Salina, who's like one of their better Meta Knights. Other than Abadanga recently just said he's kind of dropping Wario to play more Meta Knight. So
Oh, really?
Oh, no way! He's.
That's crazy.
I did not hear that. His.
I'm sorry, I was on Twitter.
Yeah, you just broke some heartbreaking
We have
news, man.
We have Ginkgo, who is their Mewtwo player, who actually, which is the reason why Japanese tier lists actually have Mewtwo not on the dead bottom, because he wins games with Mewtwo.
Wow.
So
That's really cool.
that'll be fun to see. 9B is is going to be there. I mean, I know he was really great back in Brawl. It hasn't done too much in Smash 4. He's
Mhm.
picked up Ryu, and he's going to be there. So that's
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Some is going to be there. the Greninja main, like probably one of the better Greninjas in the entirety of Japan, if not the world. Like, I'm not trying to completely, overhype him too much. There's some other amazing Greninjas in Japan, and a lot of them mostly play online, which is weird. But then, like, when they come to tournaments, they place top 8, and then they, like, don't show up again for a month or 2 months or 3 months.
I don't
And
understand
they show
that
up and win
place.
again.
That is weird.
Like, so we might see a few, like, really high-powered Greninjas, like, which we don't really see in the States at
No, we
all.
don't.
I don't know if there's a Greninja in the United States. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone tell me, pop me a message on Twitter or something.
Can't name a top one.
I've been playing in the past week. So
yeah,
there.
yeah, we have. I know in
yeah,
MDB we have a good
Amsa.
local one. Well, yeah, but that's Japan too.
Yeah, but Amsa gets like 39th place.
Right,
in these
Amsa's
tournaments.
outclassed by this other guy. His name's what? Just Kakuga?
Oh yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
His tag is Gakuga.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
name of
That's his name, right? It's
so
it's
funny.
kind of hilarious, but yeah.
Oh yeah, they have Hayato, who's a Toon Link, really good Toon Link, has placed a few times and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
And Kamemuchi, who has a Mega Man, sometimes plays Sheik, but the weird thing there is King DDD. Has a King DDD apparently.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Who is it that plays King Dedede?
Kamamushi. More uses more Mega Man and stuff like that, but has a King DDD apparently pulls out now and then, which is
Fucking
really.
need
Mhm.
these. All right.
So,
I had no. King DDD is really interesting in Spain. There's 2 top DDD players who are like in their top rankings over there.
I
If
did
you wanna
see
know-
that.
Yeah, if you want to know
Yeah.
anything about King DDD, watch Spanish Smash. Apparently, I don't know. They have him down.
That's really interesting.
So,
Well, we have on the screen now showing the top 20 rankings that Bandit provided. Let's kind of take a look through these. So, number 1, Renai. I think that's to be expected. Even, I mean, the character's a little shocking, but we've seen him play. The guy is a monster. He's super scary. Like, one of the scariest players I've ever seen. Then Rain, you got your resident Sheik player. There's actually a lot of Sheik in top 8 if we look at that. Rain, Edge, Shu, Aki, Nientino. What's kind of funny about that is even back pre-patch, they seem to like Sheik more than Diddy. I wonder if it's a playstyle thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. They had a few Diddies there, but it was not as common. You're right.
Yeah. Rain, I know, was I think the most prominent Diddy main, but he was really the only one you'd hear of back in that day. So that's interesting. And you also see below that, look at the character variety. Again, you got Peach, Falcon, Sonic, Meta Knight, Rosalina, Pit.
I see one Luigi.
Yeah, right.
Their country has very little stuff for Luigi in terms of placements that I was able to find. Even better, they have very few Mario placements. I saw one Mario placement in a top 8 like at all in a bunch of their tournaments. So Ally being there is gonna really be sweet. I want to know if they can handle Mario.
That's super interesting. Yeah. So yeah, I guess they don't really either. They're really good at that matchup, or Japan style counters him, or they don't have any good ones. So we'll see what Ally can do. That's a good topic to look for going
I heard
in.
rumors, and it's completely rumors, so I don't know. Like there was talks that some people in Japan thought he was like Mario was top 3, maybe even the best character at one point.
Mhm.
So it's really weird to not see many using him too. So like it's very odd.
Yeah, that is interesting. One moment. Oops.
Let's see.
So Umeki, we talked a little about him. Have you guys seen the infinites he does?
I would love to see him. Is that
He does
the
like
ones that he has? Are they in tournament?
I think they uploaded some matches, Vinny versus him friendlies, and he was doing it to him in game.
It's like an
So
A1 video, bro.
yeah, seriously, the guy's insane. Off one hit confirm, he can end your stock anytime. It's absolutely wild.
I'm actually watching Dekai versus Umeki right now.
Ooh, like he's Seagull Joe was telling me about how sorry, not Daiki, but Komorikiri, I think it is.
Komorikiri, yep.
Just
good song,
absolutely rocked his world when he watched him, and like just changed the way Seagull looks at the character.
Oh man,
So
I really love the way Japan plays. Like they just play, like they see everything differently, and like I
Everything's
love seeing
optimized.
that. Like it's awesome.
Everything's like when it comes to Japan and fighting games, their mindset of learning fighting games is far superior to us in every way. So like a lot of their stuff is like very optimized, very clean. So it's like, it's great. Every fight, no matter which one it is.
right.
Well, except Marvel, but that's
But rounding out this group, who we talked about, oh, Terranito, a Ness player. I actually haven't heard of him.
I don't think they like Ness either really that much.
They don't have too many Nesses now, but he's one of the better ones there.
I'd love to see him play. What's his tag?
Terranito.
Let's try to find him out.
Number 9.
You know what's interesting is that we see one Ness, one Luigi. Those are the two characters that people kind of complain the most about that have like low barriers for entry, right? And
In the United States, they're some of the most complained about characters, honestly.
Exactly, and it seemed, to me, I've always kind of thought of them, Luigi in particular, as being overrated because of their barrier of entry. And it looks like, I mean, a lot of people consider Japan like a higher level of play, and that hasn't been proven yet. But in that case, it's kind of interesting to see that at that top level, they're not quite as represented. So
Not one Mario.
not one Mario. That is really interesting.
Oh, of course, at our Smash Majors in the States, too, we don't have many Luigis. I think Luigi, especially in particular, is a problem at smaller locals.
Great point.
He's a pain to fight right, and optimizing, when you're optimizing to fight him, sometimes it can be a really slow match, and no one wants to sit there for forever. They actually want to run in and hit people. So, I guess I can understand that a little bit. And as we notice, we have characters like a Toon Link doing well. We have characters like a Villager doing well, and a Duck Hunt. Characters with lots of zoning tools and projectiles. And Luigi doesn't like that. So, I mean, their meta over there might just not be set up for Luigi to thrive. Maybe a few people over here need to pick up some new characters.
That's a very interesting
way more
point.
patient in general. Like, they have no problem with just hanging out.
Right.
And doing whatever they have to do.
And when Zero had that huge call out he did when he was kind of telling us how bad we all were, he mentioned that it's been a while, right?
I totally forgot that happened.
Yeah, that was actually a big jump start for
Zero's filter?
Smash
Never
14,
mind.
I think. Yeah, that was really cool. He mentioned how Americans are way less patient in their play style compared to Japanese, so it's an interesting point and something to look for.
Caps. So this tournament is like Japan. What are like our times to watch this? Because I'm never good at like their time zones and all that.
Oh, that's a
That
good
is
question.
so tough. I literally have the schedule in Japanese Standard Time right in front of me. But it's in Japanese Standard Time.
We got to convert that. So
It's like 12 hours? 11, 12 hours from Eastern? Something like that?
let me check real quick. 1 second, guys.
Registration finishes. Opening remarks take place at 10:30 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. And Group A bracket begins at 11 a.m., which I would assume the streaming would begin at least at some point near that 10:30 to 11 mark.
So 11 a.m. 11 a.m. If that's when the pool start, that's 10 p.m. Eastern.
On Monday. They have a holiday over there. It's Silver Week over there. So they actually have like a holiday going on where they can actually do this, where normally for us it's kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, so that's where they're having it on a Monday and a Tuesday.
When is top 8? Do we have that?
Yes, I do. Let me see.
Wait, so it's on their 10 a.m. on Monday for them.
12:40 p.m. is their singles main tournament on Tuesday, and they say the tournament ends at 8 p.m. their time. So some people are gonna.
You said 12:40 p.m. You said?
Yep, 12:40 singles main tournament begins on day 2, and it's supposed to end at 8 p.m.
Okay, so that is 11:40 p.m. the night before. So that's it's 11:40 p.m. the night before Eastern time for us. So interesting. Okay, so that's gonna be a late one. Yeah, every time I watch these Japanese tournaments, I usually fall asleep to them. I can't go till 6 a.m. like these things usually end.
I totally got to take a second though. Shout outs to Push Dustin over at Source Gaming. They're the guys who do like all the amazing Japanese translations all the time. He's the only reason I have all of this information. So,
shout out! Yeah, they do great work, man. I love seeing like the Sakurai interviews and things like that that he breaks apart, or that they break apart rather. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, because it's true. Without him, I wouldn't have the schedule. I wouldn't have half of the stuff. He translated it all for me. He's amazing.
That is awesome. Shout out to you. Thank you.
Oh, something interesting about the rules, by the way. It is a 2-stock tournament, but their time limit is 7 minutes.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
What?
I was going to say something. Yeah.
It is a 7-minute time limit tournament. And this is one of there are certain tournaments in Japan that have Mii's legal, and the rules there are very odd, where like Gunner and Sword Fighter get all their moves and Brawler gets 1. This
No
is not one of
way.
those tournaments. Yep, there's some tournaments that do that over there in Japan.
Huh.
And one of their really good brawler players over there, he's going to be going to the tournament to play a different character, but it's kind of sad that he won't use his brawler.
Right.
This one, Miis are completely not allowed whatsoever, so you won't be seeing any Miis. Which is sad. They
Okay.
do have a really good Mii brawler over there.
It's
Why
not.
don't we
Is it
change them?
Niantino or somebody else?
I'm trying to think. Who was it?
Because
I had
Niantino.
it marked down somewhere in my little notes.
Because Niantino brought out his brawler at Evo and kind of got whipped out on.
Yeah. Oh, and for rules too, they actually have 2 counter picks. Some people don't know that they actually will have Town and City and Lilac Cruz available for counter picking.
Ah, okay.
I love their stage list.
That's interesting. So they've always kind of done that, right? In
Yeah, they've always had very conservative stage lists.
in Brawl, it was just Battlefield, FD, Smashville. That's it. That was their stages for the longest time. That's kind of like mine, but we had like 12 Brawl stages, Neil, at various
Yeah,
points in
you
time.
look back at MLG when they had like 15 and 1 ban. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's wild. It's wild. I don't know. I guess they like to focus on just that fundamental fighting aspect of the game, which a lot of people do agree with. Even here, I think those sort of stages are more popular. Even here.
Yeah, I mean that stage list isn't much different. You add Dreamland and Duck Hunt and move which ones are starters and counter picks, and you have like the SoCal stage list. At this
Right,
point.
right. The Paragon stage list.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point. You guys have any predictions for Umabura? Who you think wins it,
When's
or even top 5?
I don't know if there's enough. I'm just hoping 2 Americans get in there. That's all I'm hoping for.
You have
2
two.
out of 3 get top 5. That's what I want.
I would expect Vinny, Nairo, and Ally to be in that top 5. I mean, I would expect it. I mean, because they're very, very, very good. They're some of the best we have to offer. I wonder with Renai, Vinny, a lot of times, as you'd said, there's a lot more patient play in Japan. I wonder what a rushdown Sheik will do for his zoning. And like, there's all these zoning characters, and I think that will be interesting because I mean, they may see like a giant overwhelming get completely destroyed and swamped through by like the U.S., or it may honestly be the exact other way around, where being patient completely stomps us. Like I would not be mad to see 5 Japanese players in the top 5 just to show us, how much we need to improve.
Yeah, agreed.
I'll bet that not all 3 of Vinny, Nairo, Ally, one of them won't make top 5.
I think that only Nairo makes top. I think Nairo wins the tournament. I don't think that Choco is anywhere near Nairo's level. To be honest with you guys, I think Nairo is by far the gold standard for Zero Suit. I don't think they can contend with him. But I feel like Vinny and Ally will both miss out.
It's
I
very
look at that
possible.
too. I wonder if Ally with Mario, if he stays Mario. I know he's got a few other characters he's played around with. I think if he stays as Mario, there's going to be a few characters and players that are going to be able to do some stuff. Like his recent match. Well, heck, if he runs up against 9B, his recent match against Mr. R's Ryu. Ryu is scary against certain characters in the top tiers. Like when he gets to 60, when he gets you to 60%, if you get him in rage, you're dead. One messed up move and you're dead.
ED for Jesus.
That's probably my most exciting. I think it's the most exciting thing for me going into this tournament is seeing 9B. He was so good at Brawl. He was
Yeah, that
so
was sick.
amazing, and we're gonna.
He's kind of going through the Mewtwo King thing where he can't seem to find a main. Like he had Shulk for a while, then he moved out some other stuff.
Yeah.
I really hope Ryu is where he figures out where to shine. because-
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh man, it would be amazing.
It would to see somebody as talented as him just really dedicate themselves to a character like Ryu who requires that kind of dedication. I think that'll be just a pretty phenomenal and awesome to watch results. It's really exciting. But as for grand finals, I'm expecting Renai versus Nairo. And I think Nairo wins
That would
it.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Same. I
Those would
think
be some
Ally will
great
be the
grand
top
finals.
5.
You think? Sorry, Ally makes grand finals?
No. I agree with you,
Oh.
Nairo. I'm thinking Ally will be the other American in top 5.
Okay.
All because of his character. Like, I think because they may not know Mario, I'm assuming they don't know him because no one plays him. That'll get him enough to get up there. Like, if you play a different character, like Vinny's playing Sheik, there's a lot of Sheiks in that list. That's rough.
Yeah,
Vinny's great.
there are a
but
lot of good Sheiks in Japan.
Yeah, there are. I think something to look out for is American players, or North American players rather, versus the Sonics of Japan, because the Sonic meta is just so much more advanced in Japan than it is here, and I don't think our guys are really prepared to fight those styles of Sonic. So I'm excited to see.
Most of our Sonics just approach with side B or down B. When in Japan, I've noticed some of the Sonics just approach with just straight up running right into you.
Yeah, their movement is really phenomenal.
Their movement in general is different.
It is. I'm excited to see how that plays out. We can wrap up on Umabura. Any last thoughts before we get to the Q&A?
I'm just very excited for that tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Stay awake.
We're going to learn a lot about international
Staying
play.
up to watch it. It's like first day's on my birthday. Like Monday's my birthday, and it's like they party. I'm staying up late to watch Smash.
That's a good birthday present right there.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah, it is. I'll take that. My birthday's boring. I didn't have any majors. Q&A, guys. You can post any questions you have in the chat. You can choose if you want to address them to any particular one of us, and we'll answer it. Or you can just post to the group. It can be related to the stuff we talked about today. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but we should keep it Smash related.
Let's go a little bit.
Let's see.
Let me know if anyone's asking me questions. My computer is just not liking Twitch chat today, I guess.
Will do. I'll call him out. Sure. Let's see what we got.
Also, I'm seeing on Twitter right now that, what's that big Canadian tournament hosted by Enthusiast Gaming?
Oh, EGL. My sponsors find me to that. I'm so excited. Shout out to Second Nature.
I just found out only top 3 is getting paid.
What?
Wow.
Are you sure about that?
I'm looking at, right here.
30 with like 30,000 for both games. It's like 15,000 to 3 people.
Yep, 9,000 to number 1.
Now let me ask.
45 to second.
Wait.
Are we sure that's not just the pot bonus distribution?
Top bonus is the actual entry.
Yeah. Okay, If the pot bonus distribution goes to top 3, I'm okay with that.
Go look at what ESAM just replied to.
Okay.
And it's just top bonus. I mean, that still sucks, but it's not like a deal
It's not
breaker.
as bad, but
Yeah,
eh,
but
give it to someone.
entries, that's
Put out top. Put out your like top 6 at least, top 8 if you can. I mean, if you can, I understand. I mean, if you really can't, and you don't actually have enough money from entries or pot bonuses, don't. I mean, you don't want your first place guy going home with like $200 or something. That'd be silly.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm color me interested. I'll pull up the tweet and put it up for everyone to see. Well, just a second here. So you said ESAM replied to something?
It's also in the chat. Thank you, Melee on me.
Oh, okay.
Man, Melee Anonymy is just coming through for us tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
seriously.
Barry tweeted it out. Yeah, seriously. Shout out to
Yeah,
them.
he did.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I love the baby.
That's my 2-year-old. She's my in-home Smash expert.
she's
not
she's
Smash 4,
giving you the tips on the side. Yeah, you just got the topic. She's
yes.
like, don't forget to mention.
She's much better than me.
Yeah. So
Her,
what?
her amiibo every day.
I
See, if
don't
you see this
see
right,
a
prizes, number 4 prizes, and yeah, it's right there.
I don't see a percentage anywhere. Like, so is there a payout based on entrance, or is it just the pot bonus?
Oh no. There is payout. There was entrance payout as well. I verified that a while ago.
Okay,
There is. So
maybe that's just the payout pot bonus part.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. So we got a question. Do you think Rob can survive the Sheik craze? Rob seems to have a hard time with projectiles. So if there's one thing that isn't going to kill Rob in that matchup, and a lot of things do, it's needles, because if there's a gyro out, Sheik can't throw needles at him. They're blocked by gyro.
Yep,
Oh, hi.
that's adorable.
Yeah, she wants to sit with me. She's been impatient the whole time we've been recording.
And what's her name?
Ayla.
Ayla. Hi, Ayla.
Say hi.
She's adorable.
She's
Oh.
a Pikachu expert.
Oh, okay. He's our local Pikachu expert.
Yeah.
So
Very big Axe fan. I had to go and get an amiibo signed for her at Evo.
Oh, that's so cool.
Whenever there's
That's a good one.
tournaments,
I'd like one of those.
Axes on, we actually all tune in and cheer together. It's cute.
Pikachu?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's adorable.
I can't.
Future generations of Smash guys, just wait till we all start getting really old and have kids, and we're gonna get to have like preschool brackets and stuff. Like, imagine the side events. It's gonna be so cool.
Oh, I long for that day when we have like youth leagues and things like that. We've actually seen people bring
Yeah,
that
oh
kind of
my
stuff up.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And school tournaments and who
When our
knows.
hands, when our hands just can't move anymore in like 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Mayan baby emote in the chat over here, so little baby mango. Meet baby Ayla.
I challenged for my daughter once. I tried to challenge his baby to a money match. I put up a big thing on it and everything. I'm like, at Apex, we'll bring both of our children and sit them down in front of a controller, and whichever one actually manages to beat the keys hard enough to win first, wins $100 in Monopoly money. I never got a response, Mango, so I'll call you out again.
Hey, well, Melee Army's in here, so they can relay the message.
I will.
Let's
I
make
will
it happen.
travel to a Smash major, and we'll make that happen.
Salty
We'll get it on
sweet.
stream. Oh, that'd be the best.
Salty sweet. So, Catacot asks, what are our top 5 characters in Smash 4? Who do you think the top 5 are? For me, I would say first Sheik. Second,
Sheik's gotta be number one.
yeah.
On any list. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of has to be the number one.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna agree on that, right? At this point. Top 2 and 3 is toss up for me between Zero Suit and Pikachu. I struggle with that.
I give it to Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Are we
I feel
giving
that even at the highest level, Zero Suit, you could just approach with shield because of her lack of just a straight up grab.
Just block.
Yeah, exactly.
Block-
Approaching
block
with
the
block
defeat.
is too good against her. I've been practicing it a lot.
Coming.
It
I
is
hate it
scary.
when I have my Pikachu friend right next to me, but I don't really put Pikachu in my top 3 simply.
Huh.
Even some of the smaller top tiers have got some other representatives putting in work, and Esam is the only one who I see do stuff with Pikachu. It could
That's
simply be because Pikachu, is a lot harder than some of the other top tiers to learn. But I think in time, I don't see Pikachu doing any work at locals. I don't see Pikachu doing work at a lot of other majors in other countries. I sometimes wonder if it's just simply because Esam is that good and has been playing him since Brawl. I don't entirely know.
Right.
I don't think he's like anywhere outside of the top 5. Pikachu's a phenomenal character, but I like to see at least one more Pika main before I pop it in my top 3. Like
Yeah,
so
no
someone-
Pikachus on that Umabura list.
Yeah, that's what I was going to point out. There's not one. That's a great point. Esam is just sort of that good, so it makes you wonder. But the character, I just think the character's matchup spread is really, really strong. I know people say Luigi's hard, but besides that, there's nothing really that stops Pikachu from.
Even the atrocious.
What's that? Yeah, matchup atrocious.
Even
you
the
said?
atrocious really have the Pikachu. I still Pikachu has even though no one can play him yet except Isam, top level. I still think Pikachu has all the right tools.
Exactly, the potential is
Yeah,
there.
Pikachu's definitely a top character. Like no doubts there.
Mhm.
Definitely very good. I just don't know
I
if
can't say
I
Zero Suit's better than Pikachu. I'm sorry. Despite how good Nairo is and other Zero Suits, I can't.
I'm wondering if some characters are going to move up to replace our whole idea of Zero Suit and some of that stuff. I really do think if someone really gets down Ryu, he will be frightening. 'Cause, a
Agreed.
perfect
Yep.
shield into Shoryuken, you're dead. Like back
Ryu
in Brawl,
will
they
be
used to have
top
a
10.
Yeah, definitely a top 10. Definitely. Because back in Brawl, they had something called perfect resting with Jigglypuff. It's still in Smash 4, just most people don't know about it. In the middle of certain multi-hit attacks, you can rest and kill people. Like,
Huh.
she can rapid jab you, and you kill her for rapid jabbing you. It's really fun.
Jigs can do that?
Yeah.
I did not know. That's so
Just
cool.
about any multi-hit attacks, if you get it on the right
It's too
frame.
bad Jigs is horrible.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's pretty bad otherwise.
But I have a funny feeling with Shoryuken. I really bet that Ryu could probably do the same thing. And he
It's
kills
nowhere
you
near
at,
as
like,
risky.
60 Yeah, and he has way better moves to get you to kill percent.
Yeah, so I mean, it's such a better move than rest in so many ways. It's about as strong on command. I think it's a little bit weaker, but I mean, the cooldown's much shorter. He's much heavier. He doesn't die to anything
Yeah.
afterwards, and you combo into it very, really easily. And that move is
Yeah,
amazing.
tons of combos for it.
Yeah, Ryu's so good.
I don't think it's top 5 though, but it's top 10.
I think he could eventually be, but yeah. Well,
Working
okay,
5th?
let's round out our top 5s, right? Yeah.
That's rough.
I say Rosalina, and then I might be kind of alone on this, but I think it's, well, I won't be alone, but Fox.
I don't know.
I've
Fox
seen
and
some
Yoshi.
people talk Fox in the top 5 too. I've seen
Fox
that.
and Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's close. I think Fox and Yoshi are tied in that area. They're really close together.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of them's like not as technical.
If you could just edgeguard Fox, I mean,
I
It's
think
not
when
as
people
hard.
get really good with edge guarding too, the tier list will change a lot. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
That
People need to get brave. The first player who gets really brave and just absolutely knows how to fight off stage is gonna rock everyone's minds.
And it's funny you say that because the next question I was going to pull up was from Smash 4 Productions. He asks, "What's the hardest thing about Smash 4?" And I think that to rephrase it, I guess, where's the room we have most to grow? We haven't because of difficulty, and I think it's edge guarding. I think that as the meta grows, we're going to see a lot more edge guarding, and it's really going to change the way the game is played. Like, Rosalina, for example, is a character that I think will fall once people just start perfecting their edge guards because she has a very vulnerable
Recoveries
recovery.
without hitboxes are easy to mess with hitboxes.
Yeah, definitely. Those are super vulnerable. Also, people are catching on to Sheik's 2-frame vulnerability. We thought it was 1 frame.
Yep.
And that kind of thing, like,
It's kind of scary.
yeah, it makes the best character in the game suddenly kind of vulnerable when she goes
so
off
that
stage.
was just a Sheik exclusive.
It's not Sheik exclusive. The reason it's important for Sheik is because she's invulnerable until she gets to the ledge. Other characters you can hit on their way up, but Sheik now she does have that.
Yes, because she's not on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But to round out that top 5 list, I think that Sonic is in there. I think that
Nope.
if anything,
Really?
yes,
Okay.
I really
He's
believe that.
He's top 10. I don't want to give him 5.
Japan thinks so too, so you're not alone.
Yeah, Japan.
Another question we had was from Shiny Steelix. Do you think Nairo, Renai, or Vinny will make top 3? We kind of touched on that earlier. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
You guys, who of those do you think will make top 3?
Renai. Nairo and Renai. They'll be in grand finals.
Same, yeah. I think Vinny misses the cut. I think Rhino and I are grands.
I'd be happy to see both of them make it, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they did. But I think that the Japanese play may throw them off.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza Pal had one in chat.
Yeah.
Why do some characters have no representative like Lucas or Palutena? Is the meta stuck right now, or do you think some people are hiding enough potential high tiers?
Go ahead, sorry.
That's just a product of America's mindset of fighting games. Like I was telling earlier, how Japan's so good because how they think about fighting games, they play always to get better. Like they don't care really. Like they don't try to find an easy way. They just find like the best way. You know, like they're not gonna play easy characters because it's easy. They're gonna learn every character, figure out what the best tool set is, no matter how easy or hard they are, and then go from there. So that's why we haven't played people like Palutena and Peach and Meta Knight. They've been slept on. I mean, they've been decent, at least decent the whole time, because they're not easy, so no one's cared. At least over here. So I think it's just our mindset and fighting in general that does that. So
Exactly.
Palutena's a scary character, at least. We have a Palutena here in Florida. Wins tournaments. Vanilla Palutena.
Aerolink does well in Texas.
More people need to look at Palutena in the vanilla metagame. All aerials trade, and she has a back air that has armor that she'll win every single
That move,
trade.
that and dash attack, it's so good because
Yeah,
of that property.
And of course, the cool platforms that they do for teleporting and everything
Yeah.
else.
She's dangerous on there.
Not
Yeah.
that bad of a character in customs off.
Yeah, well, with customs on, my sister beat Angel Cortez in tournament
Really?
with Palutena.
Okay.
It was with customs though, was a thing. So it's like I don't even know.
How much a factor it was, right?
Without customs, probably wouldn't have happened.
Remember, it's still really stupid. Just letting you know. Still stupid.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I played Aerolink quite a bit, and even without customs, this guy's a monster. That character can do some stuff.
Has an amazing jab. Her back air and dash attack are invincible because of her shield.
Mm-hmm.
And her underwear almost delayed the game in Japan.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Reddit today. That's funny. So to get back to the question, I think I mean tiers are a thing. Some characters are better than others. That's a fact. But yeah, you know I guess in the United States, that's where we have the most Smash players, right? And we kind of stick to that mentality. People, it's a copycat, monkey see, monkey do scene here that we have here, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm guilty of it myself. I picked up Zero Suit because I thought, hey, this character is amazing. I saw the people doing really well there. But at the same time, I think a lot of those lower tier characters have a lot of room to grow. And that's why I don't like to do like full tier lists. I do like top 10 or top 15 tier lists because we have no room to speak on a lot of these like lower tiered characters.
Yeah, I think once you start hitting the mid tier, it's just I don't think a lot of people have enough knowledge, and it's a toss up.
It's an absolute crapshoot.
Reddit voted tier lists for so long and doing all of that different stuff, and the mid tier is always what confused people. And of course, there's just characters some people don't know about. I mean, most people, especially with 111 Mii's, they don't know stuff with Mii's. Mii Brawler in a default size in 111 can combo like Sheik to 60% in one grab. Off a
Only
down
it kills.
Wow.
Yeah, with 111, and you can use that weird down B, where the head smacks down.
Yeah.
Shield to confirm your kill moves. There's all these little things Mii Brawler can combo the best character in the game to 60%, like easy right from the beginning of a match, but let's never try to use them. So of course, the certain characters get rated really low, or people look at Marth now, and because he's not like he was in Melee and Brawl, they don't understand he's still got some really good stuff in this game. So, I mean, it stinks like that. Like, I don't think the character knowledge is high enough. And, I mean, I even know there's a lot of characters I probably don't know enough to talk about. And I would probably rate them low and screw up on accident.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Samus is actually awful.
Yeah, and I play Samus. I can speak for that one.
Yeah.
Trash.
One of my good friends is a Samus solo main, and he is... but he's already talking about switching out, because he's already saying now, like... She just holds him back.
They gotta fix that character. She's just brokenly bad is the problem. Just like
someone on the Smash boards, the Samus boards made a video about everything they basically wanted fixed with the character to try to talk about it.
I saw that actually. I did watch that.
It was definitely interesting. Like it really does show that she has these great combos and she has this really cool stuff. Just lack of coherence. Like
exactly.
Whatever that thing is in the middle that she needs to make it work, she does not have it.
Yeah.
Exactly. We had a question. Where do you guys think Toon Link is? Toon Link sits
higher than people expect.
Yes, I agree.
Especially because we're about to see Hayato in this tournament, like Monday.
Ooh, good point. Yeah, that's exciting too because we don't see a lot of them here. We have Zan in the West Coast. Who else is making a noise?
Thank you for coming.
We got DA Jash over here. Jash is a beast.
Jash, oh my
yeah.
God, yeah, he's still really good. You don't see much of him, but he was amazing at Brawl, and he's still really good. Yeah.
Still good at this game too. I don't know. I haven't seen enough to tell
Some
yet.
Brawl Toon Links come back and start playing Smash 4.
Yeah, I'd say he's at least mid tier. Could be higher. Probably is higher. We won't know for a little bit. But
I think
don't
all
know
of the
enough.
sword characters get underrated a lot. Like, all of them do kind of get underrated. Everyone who has a sword, like, I don't know what it is. Everyone puts them down really low, and they outrange half of the characters. Sometimes
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
really useful.
It sounds like a really noob thing to say, like, oh, he's got a sword, he hits the guy. But it's true.
But it's true. He's got a sword. He can reach farther than you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, totally.
Disjointed hitboxes are a big deal. That's one thing about Marth in this game that some people don't know is that his range is shorter than it was in Brawl, but the disjoint is actually bigger, which is equally important. So
Some people don't know from the patches, too. He can do jabs and some stuff like that into F Smash now.
yeah, his jab game is absolutely wild now.
Yeah, it's great to kill people at 60%. Feels really good.
Another question, another answer leads into our next question. Soda Pops, and I think this is the last question we're gonna take, guys,
Sure.
and then we'll do outros. We're sitting at about an hour now. Soda Pops asks, what characters do you think have the most potential to rise in the future, similar to early Brawl / end of Brawl? Well,
We should all pick one.
Tina.
okay. Who said Palutena, sir?
Peach, Meta Knight, Palutena.
Peach.
Those are the top 3 people to ride.
Peach is a good choice.
Peach for sure. I want to take a second on it, but off the top of my head, I do think that Marth has just a crazy amount of potential. And I kind of want to dedicate more time to him.
Yeah.
The fact he can really do a lot off stage. He has his shield breaker sort of works like a command grab in that it can beat shields from the air, which is super valuable.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it's reactable to an extent. And he can kill people super early, man. I think he has a lot of potential. I think we'll see a little bit more of him as the game goes on.
Hopefully. I hate fighting Mars, but I like watching him play. And I like when Mars good. But I hate playing against Mars, so it's weird.
Yeah, I hate fighting Marth.
Yeah, same here.
I've learned it
we
recently,
all
but
mentioned-
it's still horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I know we all kind of mentioned that Ryu will probably become a solid top 10-ish character, so I don't know if that's a fair one to mention.
Absolutely.
Ike, I expect to do a lot better. There's a lot of combos and stuff people don't understand that Ike has, and there's so much up he can just really crunch people in with that range and damage output.
Yeah,
I think he stumbles against some of the top tiers, like, Sheik is just so fast.
Zero Suit destroys him, yeah.
Yeah, but I think he can carve out his own place in the metagame. And I'd also like to say alongside, if someone out there is really brave, go learn Mii Sword Fighter. You will not regret it. You will be right on the fringe of where all those sword viable characters are going to be if someone sits down and learns the stuff he can do. There is some silly stuff with Sword Fighter where he too can kill it 60% and combo into it. It's like...
Since we've got the Lloyd Irvin costume, I might take you up on that. That's...
backwards up air into up air at around 60%. The one up air will get him to, if it's pretty fresh, to close to 80. Then you combo right in and it kills him.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's got other stupid stuff just like it. And it's like, just because he's a Mii, no one's touching him.
Yeah,
and
and
it's
a lot of his aerials can auto-cancel from short hop. Back air does, up air does, Nair does. Nair is stupid good on Mii Sword Fighter.
Yeah,
Nair is ridiculous.
People need to give, I'd like to see Mii's have all of their moves. That'd be great. But if you want, go out there and give one Mii a chance. You can become a famous, character main, and there's a good chance you might be picking up that hidden top tier,
Mm-hmm.
The next trailer.
Yeah. Trello was doing work with him. Oh, who's that? Oh, no, sorry. Or what region of Florida is Ryuga just dominating?
Rio? Yeah, Rio's...
Rio, not Ryuga, sorry.
That's fine. Yeah,
Gainesville?
Rio's been the best Ike since Brawl.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
He's so... And
I believe there was a very good
Apparently,
Ike in Michigan, too.
Who's that?
I think there is a good Ike in Michigan.
Yeah, there is. I can't remember his
So
name,
maybe we'll see him. Yeah, Zero and all that. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe. That'd be sweet.
Ike's stupid. Ike's just stupid, man.
After the buffs too, yeah.
He's
good, but
he has some
might
stuff.
Be a case of oh, he's so good. Is he that good though?
Ike is the... If you ever find a player who's amazing at doing reads, give them an Ike. Because Ike with reads is the scariest thing I've ever experienced.
That boy hits hard.
He's got it reads. So playing him is a chore.
Mm-hmm.
I do think some of our characters with shorter range, if there gets to be good Ikes, they will check some people in the metagame. Like your Marios, your Pikachus, and your Sonics. Because I know some people have been switching off of Sonic when they have to fight Rio just because that range.
Wow.
It just works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always thought disjoints do well
The
against
forward
Sonic.
air is impressive with the damage he puts out.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you can't outreach that, he can just nail you every time with a good forward air if they're patient. So, those kinds of characters, I think, will have a problem against him. And then there will be the ones that have enough speed that'll just check him right back.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's I don't think he can, dominate the metagame, but I think he can have a very solid place in it.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think so. That's going to be all for questions. By the way, it looks like it is Ryuga is that Michigan Ike, according to Soda Pops in the chat. I think that's what he's saying. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in, everyone. But before that, everyone, you got a minute to kind of just talk about whatever you want. So, anyone want to go first? Just a little outro?
I'll go first.
Sure.
So, Smash is a pretty big community. Feels like a family. It always has to me, at least, and always played. Tomorrow, one of our own their last tournament. They're going to the Armed Forces. Our Sheik main Fuzix.
Oh,
Van
Fuzix
Nova.
going.
Oh, I saw
Really?
that tournament.
He's playing. He's going to He's good. He's
going
good.
to Armed Forces in a month. This is his last tournament tomorrow. We're holding a big farewell tournament for him. And like, I'm just happy our community is one where that something like this can happen. We're gonna have like a huge like 50-man group lunch, and then this huge ass tournament, and then like a party afterwards, and just gonna see him off, wish him all well. One less chick in the world, thank God. Hope he's staying safe, and another instance of Smash being a family.
Smash his family, man.
Hey, tell him to start a Smash at the Barracks tournament. I see one of those listed on Smashboards every week. There's an army barracks around, like in the States, that does a Smash tournament with
That's
just
so
the people
cool.
at the barracks.
Wow.
That's
Just
so
make
cool.
a console, you know, maybe start his own Smash scene.
That's awesome. Anyone want to go next? Bandit or Smash Caps?
Sure, I'll take a shot to go. I'm obviously doing a lot of writing all over the place. I put up some stuff on Reddit recently looking for feedback and for articles that people want to see written. So if there's stuff you guys want to see written, let me know. Also, since I do have your ear, if you really ever want to see stuff written, you just send me a message. Almost every single time, I write it. I mean, unless it's something that I can't write about. So never, ever be afraid to reach out for me, even if it's like a tiny little local with 10 people that you guys are going to stream and there's something special going on or it's for charity. There's a chance I'll cover it. You know, I'll do it. So,
And where can they send you that, Caps?
well, I'm on Twitter at SmashCats, or you can basically go to the front page of Smashboards, and more than likely one of my articles is there.
True.
You can click on my name. It's very rare when my name isn't there for you to see.
I might do that actually. I mean to write something, but I haven't had the time, so I may have.
Yeah, and if you are out there and you like to write, and you'd like to write a guest article, and you have something really good to write about, tell me, because I have no problems making my job easier. At all. And I get some really good stuff that people send stuff for guest stuff. Like our HTC 3 preview and our DreamHack preview were both written by guest people this week who like basically wrote in for a little mini contest. And they were both awesome. Like some of those guys might get picked up as Smashboards writers now. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, give this man a follow, guys, on Twitter, Smash Caps. He's been an amazing guest. Super knowledgeable, and he does a lot for this scene. We appreciate it. We'd love to have you again, man. Definitely at some point. You were an awesome guest.
Maybe next time I'll get my mini-me here and someone can keep an extra eye on her.
Yeah. She should be the main speaker next time. I'd be good with
Maybe.
that.
We'll have a big topic on Pikachu.
Right. All right, Bandit.
I'm heading to a tournament tomorrow, Rescue 4. If anyone wants to check it out, I think it's being streamed by Rush Hour, by K-Taro.
Cool.
This whole project. From who I know is going, we have DeBuzz, Will, Snakey, myself. I think Camelange is going. Probably Raptor, J-Ribs. J-Ribs just won.
Ribs is good.
Yeah, he just won Nebulous for his first Nebulous.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I think it was about 100 entrants.
Oh,
And
shout out to
yeah.
you. Shout out to my man Ribs, dude. Good stuff.
Dude, he's a beast. Oh my god, I can't even. He's like one of the gold standards of Nessus. But yeah, check it out. You know, it's gonna be the highest level of play you're gonna see.
Frost get retired after that Larry
Before I
match?
forget, because you mentioned Nebulous, and it triggered my memory here, the Smashboards events page updated. All of your tournaments that show up on the little calendar that I write about and everyone looks at for going to tournaments need to be resubmitted. Nebulous, your tournaments aren't showing up. Go resubmit them.
I'm not surprised. It's not run by rocket scientists, unfortunately.
Yeah. I need to know here's that. Go and do it. Because, like, well, for one, it's amazing. There's tons of new features. You get to talk about what games you're playing. You, like, are going to be there and feature. You can search for tournaments by game now. All kinds of stuff. So, like, go do it or else I'm going to miss about writing about you and I'll be sad.
Where is this at? What website?
You heard it.
Smashboards.
Oh,
Right
it's
on
on
the event-
Smashboards?
Right on the events page, if you click events on the top, they have updated the entire event system. Tons and tons of good stuff.
Yeah, I see it right here. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and all the old tournaments in it, they need to be re-put in. And trust me, it's worth it for the information you can put in. And if you do weeklies, it has better stuff for reposting every week and all kinds of stuff now. It's totally
Sweet.
worth it. Do it.
Okay.
Sweet. And I'm going to talk a little bit about MDV. I want to take my opportunity to talk about my region, man, because you guys hate too much. I'm so tired of everyone talking about how MDVA is free and Xanadu is free. Like, no. And I'm calling out the entire Midwest to a crew battle at Big House. R5 versus your 5.
Ooh,
Let's get it.
I would love to see
I'm going to
that.
smack you guys, man.
I would also love to see that.
We're going out Midwest.
I'm calling it the
which
Midwest.
states?
I'm giving you guys 10 states, however many you need, all right, to fight R2. Because
10 versus 2.
Mr. Eric, you know, who just moved here from the Midwest, is telling me about how like everyone there talks about how Xanadu is free. So we're gonna show them how we're not. A lot of players gonna come up from our. I mean, the Foxes, Field Tension, and Snow are getting so good. Pink Fresh is finally getting his grind in. He's getting amazing. Zage on the come up. That Pac-Man, you guys just saw him win Xanadu.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Eric on our squad now. We're a good region. We are not free, and we're gonna prove it. Midwest, all eyes on you. Anyways, that's all I had. I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna stream some Smash 4 viewer battles right now, guys. So if you want to play me, anyone who can beat me in a 2 out of 3 on stream gets themselves a $10 eShop card. So make sure you come in and give that a shot.
It's pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Easy money.
We'll see. So guys, that's going to be right after this. I am going to end the stream so the recording stops and bring it right back up. Thanks again so much, guys. You can follow all of us on Twitter. You see our handles under. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys next week, and
Peace.
we'll be right back up with Smash 4 in less than a minute. See you guys. Good night.
I don't know.